When an undefeated legend like Floyd Mayweather reportedly gets dropped in sparring, the boxing world takes notice. Rising contender Keyshawn Davis was at the center of that moment while preparing for a potential showdown with Gervonta, Tank Davis, though it happened in the gym. The buzz sent a clear message: Keyshawn may be a serious threat if that fight ever becomes reality.
Good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know
Keyshawn Davis isn't an ordinary up-and-comer. After building a strong foundation in the amateur ranks, he transitioned to the professional stage and has climbed steadily, keeping his unbeaten record intact. His blend of quickness, sharp timing, and precise shot selection makes him look mentally ahead of his opponents, as if he's solving problems before they even arise. That's why attention around him continues to grow, especially now that he's working closely with Floyd Mayweather, a fighter who understands better than anyone what it takes to dominate at the highest level. But this collaboration isn't random. Floyd's involvement goes beyond simple mentorship, and for him, there's a deeper motivation behind it.
You stole the show, I know it's, you're the main event, you're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, you said, knock, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over and you said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis has been strained for some time. What once looked like a strong mentor and student bond gradually shifted into a tense dynamic filled with public disagreements and subtle jabs from both camps. Now, Mayweather appears to view Keyshawn Davis as more than just a promising fighter. He sees him as a possible threat to Tank's dominance and opportunity to influence the division once again and reinforce that his presence and influence in boxing still carry serious weight. Took place away from public view at one of Mayweather's private training facilities. There were no reporters, no cameras, only a handful of people in the gym who witnessed what unfolded. At first, it was simply another intense training session. Floyd, respected for his ring intelligence and ability to dissect opponents, was testing Keyshawn with demanding rounds. The purpose was clear: refine his technique, tighten the small details, and prepare him mentally and physically for a potential clash with Gervonta Davis.
I got a chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He be calling me now, he be texting me now. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd. Like, he coaching us. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours. Like, you got the best prospect. Then you got Shakur. Then you got Terrence Crawford. And then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's like it's never a close fight. Even with Terrence.
Followed surprised everyone in the building. Instead of simply keeping up, Keyshawn began asserting himself as the rounds progressed. His quickness, sharp timing, and strength started creating real problems, even for someone as accomplished as Mayweather. Known for his defensive genius and ability to control exchanges, Floyd was suddenly being pushed in ways few had ever seen. Forced to adjust as the younger fighter raised the intensity and refused to back down.
Stop. Where he said, quote, "It's crazy. Floyd calls me after every fight just to discuss."
A sharp jab followed by a clean right hand that sent Floyd to the canvas, stunning everyone in the gym. It wasn't luck, it was a perfectly timed combination thrown with confidence. More than the knockdown itself, the message mattered. If Keyshawn could drop an undefeated legend in sparring, what could he do against Gervonta Davis, with Floyd now guiding him? This moment feels bigger than training. It's a warning shot in a rivalry that's becoming personal.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket.
Meanwhile, is focused on showing that he can thrive on his own without Floyd's guidance. He wants to prove his success isn't tied to anyone else's shadow. But with Keyshawn emerging as a serious threat and now standing directly in his way, that path to independence just became far more complicated.
He almost hit you.
Here's Gervonta. Tank Davis has carried the reputation as the division's most feared figure, the opponent many would rather avoid. But lately, that aura of untouchability feels less certain. Keyshawn has already shown he can penetrate the guard of someone as defensively gifted as Floyd Mayweather. And realistically speaking, Tank isn't known for the same level of defensive precision Floyd mastered. If Keyshawn was able to connect cleanly against a technician of that caliber, it raises a serious question about what could happen if he lands those same shots against Tank.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all.
But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But world titles definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
Though Gervonta and Keyshawn share a last name, their paths in boxing have been strikingly different. Tank's rise has been defined by sheer explosiveness, raw power, elite athleticism, and a knockout-heavy record. Trained under the mentorship of legends like Floyd Mayweather, he earned a reputation as a pressure fighter who silences doubters. With electrifying finishes,
a lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah,
that deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah, oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it's exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see.
Legal issues, public conflicts with former mentors, nicknamed the businessman, for his composed and strategic approach, discipline, and calculated skill.
He was the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short it out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. He got the power, he got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that his coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So also go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I want to fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What are you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you want to fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank,
turn on the flare when the situation demands. Yet he remains methodical in dismantling opponents. While he may have less experience than Tank, he compensates with relentless drive and unwavering self-belief and intensity, capable of rattling even the most seasoned fighters.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus.
Right away from a challenge, but this hits differently. The fighter he's set to face just dropped the man who helped shape his career. It's not just physical, it's mental.
6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. That's a left counter. Davis, and down goes Levels. As he's playing Matador for moments, goes downstairs with a vicious right hook, and that left hook puts him on stinking leg and face first on the mat. And backwards. Don't dance too early now, Keyshawn, because Lemos is still dangerous. But not if you can continue to land those powerful shots. And that's how you end the fight. Keyshawn Davis said, I don't care if he's King Kong. If he comes in.
This new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah,
Keyshawn Davis.
While Tank's camp has stayed quiet about the sparring session, sources say he's already ramping up training. The stakes are massive. It's not just about records. It's about proving he remains the top lightweight. Tensions run deep. Keyshawn has taken verbal shots at Tank's family, and Gervonta's brother was quick to respond, adding even more fuel to the fire.